Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, round one of the 2018 NASCAR Xfinity Series playoffs this week, Friday night at Richmond International Speedway. Or Richmond Motor Speedway, whatever you want to call it. Alright, we have 250 laps around the 3/4 mile track, 187.5 miles. 3 stages, 75, 75, and 150. The past 2 years, the Richmond race has ended the regular season. This year it's kicking off the playoffs, so that's going to be something new. The last regular Xfinity driver to win this race was in 2015, Chase Elliott. Other than that, the Richmond Fall race has been dominated by Cup drivers 13 of the last 14 years. In 2014, Kyle Busch led every lap, all 250 laps in this race. In the spring race was a Dash for Cash race, so there's no regular Cup drivers in there. So we had a top 10 of Christopher Bell. Noah Gragson making his Xfinity Series debut, finished second. 1-2 punch there for Joe Gibbs Racing. Elliott Sadler was third, followed by Matt Tifft, Austin Cindric, Cole Custer, Ryan Truex, Jeremy Clements, Ryan Reed, and Brandon Jones. Now, in that spring race, 4 of the current 12 playoff drivers was outside the top 10. Daniel Hemrick was 29th, Ross Chastain was 18th, Justin Allgaier was 14th, and Tyler Reddick was 11th. Now remember, after the first 3 races, Richmond, Charlotte, Dover, the final 4 get eliminated. So those drivers that had any issue in the spring, they need to step it up here. Now, at the short tracks, in the last 5 races this year, short tracks for the Xfinity Series. Bristol, 2 at Iowa, and the 1 at Richmond. 2 at Bristol, 2 at Iowa, and 1 at Richmond. Justin Allgaier has an average of 4.4 finish, 4 top 3 finishes. Cole Custer's average is 6.2 with 5 top 8 finishes. Christopher Bell's had 2 wins of those 5 races, average a 7th place finish. It's had 4 top 2 finishes. Elliott Sadler's average a 9.4 with 4 top 6 finishes. Some of the drivers that have been behind on the short tracks this year that need to step it up that are in the playoffs. Matt Tifft has averaged 16.8. So unless he plans on doing well at either Charlotte or Dover, he needs to have a good run. Same way with Daniel Hemrick. He's averaged a 14th place at short tracks, 29th here in the spring. He doesn't want to dig himself a hole this early in the playoffs. Ryan Reed's averaged a 13.6 and Brandon Jones a 12.4. So those are some of the drivers that need to step it up here at Richmond to have a good start of the playoffs. Now, the final 4 from last year's playoffs in the first round, which is this round, some of them had some great races. There was a couple bad races in there. The champion, William Byron, did finish 18th to start off the playoffs last year. Finished round 1 with a 3rd and a 16th. So you can struggle early on as long as you make it to that next round. Elliott Sadler last year was 6th, 9th, and 10th. Justin Allgaier 3rd, a 2nd, and a 33rd. And Daniel Hemrick was 7th, 4th, and 7th. And remember, the winner of this race is guaranteed to move on to the next round. So my 3 picks to win this race: Justin Allgaier, who has actually won 3 of the last 6 Xfinity Series races. He is on fire in that 7 Junior Motorsports car. The retiring Elliott Sadler, I think he's always weighing around the short tracks. Richmond, he's a Virginia guy, hometown. His last race at this track, if he's retired at the end of the year like he said, he could pull it out. And then the rookie's a sensation, Christopher Bell. He has 2 wins on the short tracks this year. Now, there's one driver that I wouldn't leave out that is a strong possibility of doing well. Ryan Preece. He has 2 Xfinity Series wins, 1 at Iowa, 1 at Bristol. both short tracks. He runs well at Richmond. He's in a fast hot rod. The 18 car is blazing fast. Watch out for that kid. If he ever got a full-time ride in a Joe Gibbs caliber car, he could win a championship. But my 3 picks are definitely Christopher Bell, Elliott Sadler, Justin Allgaier, and I'm going to say watch out for Ryan Preece. That's going to wrap up the Go Bowling 250 Xfinity Series Race 1 of the 2018 playoffs. Make sure you check out the Xfinity Series playoff preview. Also, check out the video I did. Beginning of the year, I did the predictions for the playoffs. I picked 11 of 12. The only one I got wrong was Ross Chastain and Michael Annett. And if Ross Chastain wouldn't have got in that 42 car and won that race, Annett would have been in the playoffs. I'd have nailed all of them. So I'm pretty proud of that one. But definitely check that out. Check out the Federated Auto Parts 400 Cup race preview. If you're a pro wrestling fan, lots of pro wrestling. If you're a football fan, NCAA college football fan, all kinds of previews for each week up there. So as always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.